because the only ones that will enjoy it are the ones that like playing dress up and have a closet full of roleplay gear. So I haven't been told to behave by Microsoft. So viewing wise, you're in luck if you like that sort of stuff, because you're going to be able to see all these different storylines and all these scripted seasons of things, and probably some arguments and battles and who's got the best builds and all that. Hello and welcome to this episode. It's going to be short, sweet, and probably not what you expect. Now, as you would have known by now, the patch dropped and they broke a lot of things. Like masterworking, there is a workaround. If you haven't seen it, I'll attempt to show it to you. But I'm going to take a slightly different approach that you would have probably seen, because one, I'm not a large content creator or streamer, so I haven't been told to behave by Microsoft. So we want to go to these, craft materials, craft this, and then go back to the blacksmith, and we got the masterworking back. So that's easy enough. Obviously the rogue is broke. You can only play bugged builds. And now the real issue is what a lot of the ARPG scene ain't going to say, is that Diablo4, these little mistakes, yes, Blizzard was making some mistakes. Microsoft has been doing this sort of thing for years in Minecraft as a major game, which they have mucked up many times. Now, the problem will be is that if Microsoft run it the way they've run other things, where they've made a lot of mistakes because the actual framework is incomplete, let's say, because Diablo4 wasn't in a good state when they took over, and they haven't made it better. They've changed things that the community has said, do it or you'll probably not have us buy your expansion. That's purely why Season 4 is Season 4, because they got to sell an expansion. Now, and you can see a lot of people just standing in town, not doing nothing, because they don't feel like playing. And it's not even that they're rogues. They're literally standing around doing nothing, because that's generally how it goes. At some point you got nothing to do. Now, Microsoft in the future, if they carry on the way they have in the past, will cater to the very casual crowd. A little different to Minecraft, because Minecraft, you had the creative mode and the game edited mod, so you weren't even playing the game. They were catering to those people whilst trying to cater to the average player, which pretty much just meant they target kids. And any quick dopamine hit that kids can get will sell, because they'll get all excited about absolutely nothing. Buy some more of these elixirs while I'm here so we can double potion. So yeah, if you're a fan of the high damage numbers, the just crazy bugged out way to play, and pretty much Diablo 3 just hitting higher and higher levels because they just keep increasing the damage, you'll probably like the future of Diablo 4, because it will become that. Obviously that's not going to be all that good, because Diablo 2, in my opinion, is considered the best Diablo game in the franchise. You can list your comments about that, but I believe in general the base players that are playing would agree on that statement. And the casual players just want a quick dopamine hit. They want easy satisfaction. The quick leveling is pretty much along with that as well, because they don't have to do much. All they do is click some buttons, get some levels, do some damage. That's pretty much the target that Microsoft's going to target over the next little bit. They're going to steal as much from anything else like Last Epoch if they actually fix some of the things and finish their game. Path of Exile 2, they're going to steal some things from that. The Last Epoch's already started stealing some things off Path of Exile 2 anyway, so everyone's going to steal off everyone. So it's going to be accepted, but that's just what's going to happen. So the reason why you won't really hear any negative to Microsoft is the same as what they did with Minecraft and other games. That when they took over, they got a lot of the top streamers and content creators, mainly YouTube for Minecraft, but the Twitch community was a large part of the old generation. The streamers and content creators just pretty much stopped saying anything overly negative against the Microsoft. They listed facts only, and then they got puppets to actually say all the negative things. You'll see one of the large build creators, build website people, has pretty much ceased all negative comments about Blizzard / Microsoft, and the word for word almost some of the things they said before they decided to be a good little boy, they've got another puppet actually spurting out. You'll see a lot more of these younger male, female creators that have medium reach already, and then some building younger ones and maybe some old timers as well, being the new crowd in, and the old guard will rely on making money off promoting them and everything behind the scenes, which will increase the amount of money they make and also the amount of viewing that people can view, because it will be all scripted and everyone will know what everyone's about to say in their videos before they even do it, because each of the two main Icy Veins and Max Roll will probably work together, have pretty much a whole scripted season. One will complain about something, the other one will probably be on the other side, and there'll be a whole show, and it'll be this versus that, and who's got the best build and all that. And then you'll have independents that just build what they want and do what they want and be the sort of outsider. I can guess one already that probably be an outsider because they are so big. I won't say it just because, but I'm envisioning the same rubbish that's sort of ruining a lot of the other stuff like Minecraft, where it just becomes two-story mode and the content creators are just so fake and just selling out to any of the sponsors, any of the everything, and it becomes so just, you might as well watch a cartoon. That's where Microsoft has taken other things. I think as it stands, with all the errors they're making now and all the issues they're doing, is going along the same path. It's scary that they're actually going to probably repeat all their mistakes and all that, because it just will kill Diablo 4 for the core, Path of Exile 2 will have probably 200 to 500,000 people play it regardless, just out of loyalty. Last Epoch will probably have half that, and Diablo will have all the kids going through all the story modes that all the build content creators and all that do. So viewing wise, you're in luck if you like that sort of stuff, because you're going to be able to see all these different storylines and all these scripted seasons of things, and probably some arguments and battles and who's got the best builds and all that. So as far as viewership wise, you're probably in luck if you like that sort of thing. As a player, it's probably going to be very empty content for yourself for the next 2-3 years. What's your opinion? And everything on what I said, and hopefully it doesn't go down that route, but more than likely pretty much the top streamers that are changing loot tables and doing all that and getting all the ultra rares and stuff just like that every time in Path of Exile, Last Epoch, Diablo, pretty much unkillable, and getting bored after a week, because that's what cheaters do. Look at shooters. Cheaters get bored within a week because they get everything easy, they don't have to grind anything. But the content creators that aren't cheating will get bored as well, because storyboarding and scripting and all that will kill their spirit, will kill everything, because the only ones that will enjoy it are the ones that like playing dress up and have a closet full of roleplay gear. But I'll catch you next time, and hopefully Diablo4 doesn't go down this way, but I'm envisioning the content on this game over the next couple of years will be heading that way. So goodbye.